What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to a brand new UFC prediction video. Today we are talking about UFC 316, guys. It's Merab Dvalishvili taking on Sugar Sean O'Malley in a massive fight for the two contenders here. Well, Merab being the champ, Sugar being the challenger for the first time since 2023. This is going to be a very good fight between two very good fighters in a rematch of the Spear fight at Noche UFC in September 2024. I am very excited for this fight. Hopefully it'll be a banger, but yeah, man, let's get straight down to my picks for every single fight on the pay-per-view at UFC 316. First up, we have Kevin Holland taking on Vicente Luque at UFC 316. This fight will kick off the pay-per-view, and this is a very good fight between two guys who are just down to stand and bang, and really, this fight is really going to come down to who gets clipped first, in my opinion. That's really what I see when I look at this fight. I don't see these guys taking this to the ground unless they're in really bad trouble, or because I just think these two boys are just going to bang it out the whole time. I can't see a world where either of these fighters try to take each other down and submit them. That's really what I see from this fight. This is just going to be a stand and bang kind of fight. Chuck the haymakers and throw the kitchen sink at the other fighter, see if they can deal with it. I mean, honestly, I think Kevin Holland's the more defensively responsible one in this fight, and that is a very weird thing to say. I think his range will definitely pay dividends in this fight. I mean, Vicente's definitely got skill, he's got hands, but I mean, he definitely prefers to brawl if the opportunity occurs. I think that reach of Kevin Holland is really going to pay dividends because he's going to be able to reach Vicente and places that Vicente's not going to be able to reach at him back. It's going to be a very compelling striking fight. I really like this fight on paper. This fight may not play out like it does on paper. We'll see. Like 19% of Kevin Holland's fights he wins by decision, and 13 of Vicente Luque's fights is won by decision. So I can very much see a finish in this fight, and I am going to go for Kevin Trailblazer Holland in this one. I am going to say that Kevin Holland gets the job done. Probably midway through the third round, I'm going to predict the stoppage, but this fight should be very back and forth, man, and I just think Kevin Holland will wear on Vicente Luque and just have a little bit of an advantage in the striking, and I see Kevin Holland getting the finish over Vicente Luque. Next up in our second fight of the pay-per-view, we have Mario Bautista taking on UFC debutant Patchy Mix. This is going to be very compelling. This is going to be the first time I've ever seen Patchy Mix fight live. I mean, I've gone back and watched some of his highlights, and like, this dude is bad. Like, he can get to the people to the ground, he can strike them out. Like, Patchy Mix is definitely not one to be overlooked here. And I mean, when you're like, when your girlfriend is Tatiana Suarez, like, you know you gotta be a bad man. Like, that's just the truth. That is really just the truth, and I definitely see lots of ways to victory here for Patchy Mix. But I mean, Mario Bautista, I mean, I know the MMA community loves to hate on him, but he's got some skills of his own. I mean, he's got good striking, good grappling. I mean, he does love a decision, but like, But here's the reality. I mean, do we see Mario Bautista being the one to completely derail a run of Patchy Mix in the UFC? Because, I mean, that's kind of how Patricio Pitbull got dealt by Yair Rodriguez. And is Pitbull going to fight in the UFC again? I don't know. I don't really know what Pitbull's deal is at the moment, but it's Mario Bautista versus Patchy Mix, man, and this is a very interesting and compelling fight. I am going to go with Patchy Mix. I do think Patchy will get the job done and beat Mario Bautista because I think he's that good and that skilled. But man, I don't know how he gets it done. I don't know what way he's going to win. I'm going to say decision because I think Mario Bautista will be okay with going through deep waters. I think he'll see the end in a couple points, but he'll survive and get himself out of deep waters. But I'm going to say Patchy Mix gets the job done by a decision in this fight. They can't all be finishes at the end of the day. Next up in our middle fight of the pay-per-view, I guess, would be the third fight of the evening. Well, the pay-per-view. It'd be Kelvin Gastelum versus Joe Pyfer. This is going to be a stand-up fight, if you ask me. I mean, if Kelvin was smart, he would try and take Joe Pyfer to the ground, because he doesn't have a reach. He doesn't have much on Joe Pyfer. I mean, Kelvin's a skilled striker by any means, but like, I don't think he can stand and bang with Joe Pyfer, man. Not with the damage he's taken over the years. I mean, really, since that Adesanya fight in 2019, Kelvin Gastelum has just not been the same fighter since then, man. And I honestly feel bad for Kelvin, because, I mean, he was right on the brink of that title shot against Whitaker, had to take it away from him. I mean, at least he had that fight for Adesanya for an interim title. I mean, Adesanya went on to become the champion and defend like 8 times or something stupid, I think it was. I can't remember how many times Adesanya defended, but he was pretty active, I know that much. And Joe Pyfer, man, Joe Pyfer is an absolute dog on the feet, man. He can knock you out. He's got power in both hands. He's tall, he's lanky, he's lean. He's got a long reach too, so it's going to be very, very difficult for Kelvin to find an advantage in this fight. I think this is going to be a very tough night for Kelvin, to be honest. I mean, what my question really is like, how does Joe Pyfer respond from that, was it the Jack Hermanson fight he got absolutely dominated in? Because he got hustled in that fight. I can't remember if it was Jack Hermanson or not, but I know about a year or so ago, Joe Pyfer got absolutely humbled by someone, and I believe it was Jack Hermanson. So how does Joe Pyfer respond to that loss? I mean, I do think Kelvin's more well-rounded than Joe. I mean, if I was Kelvin Gastelum, I'd have the game plan of trying to take Joe down, try to get on top, try to wear out his energy first 2 rounds, and then maybe try to hang with him on the feet in the final round, because you never know where his cardio could be at in that situation. But I think Kelvin's path to victory is a very boring one, and honestly, I think Joe Pyfer could honestly stand behind his jab and beat Kelvin Gastelum. Like, what's the odds? Like, what's the reach here? It's honestly not as bad as I thought, but like 6'2" versus 5'9", my guy. Like, that is a very, very big height difference. I mean, it'll make it easier for Kelvin to get under and grab a leg, so my gut is telling me Kelvin Gastelum, though. I don't know why. I really don't know why, but my gut just tells me Kelvin Gastelum's gonna win a decision. I could be right, I could be wrong, but that is just my gut feeling on this one. I mean, everything in my brain is telling me to pick Joe Pyfer, but my gut feeling says Kelvin Gastelum, and at the end of the day, I'm gonna trust my gut on this one. For our next fight in the women's bantamweight division, #1 contender Kayla Harrison will take on Juliana Pena for the women's bantamweight title. This is going to be a very good fight. And I mean, if you want my take on it, I'm gonna keep it very simple with you guys. There's not a woman in this division that can stop Kayla Harrison. That is just my opinion. Take it how you will, but any woman that can out-grapple Alex Pereira and throw him on the ground, like, I'm sorry, but there's no woman on this, maybe on this earth, that would be able to beat Kayla Harrison in the fight. Like, that's honestly just my verdict. The way she can take people down, maul them, and then even outstrike people on some occasions, it's like, how do you beat that woman? Like, I genuinely feel bad for some of these bantamweight contenders, because it's like, I don't understand how you beat that woman. I mean, I honestly feel like the only woman who have a shot at beating Kayla Harrison, I don't even know if Nunes beats her, because she's coming off such a long layoff after being retired the last 2 years. I mean, maybe Shevchenko can outstrike her. Maybe. But, dude, I don't see anyone beating Kayla Harrison. I mean, I think a lot of Juliana Pena, too. She's a great striker, and she can create lots of different angles on the feet. Like, I really rate Juliana Pena. Like, you don't beat Amanda Nunes if you're not good, even if she has an off night or what. But, like, I just think Kayla Harrison is something else, and it's going to take a Herculean effort to beat that woman. It really, really is. And hey, Juliana might have it in her. I don't know, but seriously, dude, I don't see a single woman in this bantamweight division stopping Kayla Harrison, at least not on the current roster. I really don't. I mean, like I say, maybe Shevchenko comes back up to 135 and gives Kayla Harrison a challenge. Maybe Amanda Nunes comes back and we see a great super fight between those two, but like I say, I just don't see any woman in this division beating Kayla Harrison. Like, look, I'm just looking at their friggin'... Here, I'll put it on the screen here. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but like, there we go. Like, look at how jacked she is. It's like night and day difference compared to every single other woman in the 135 division. It is ridiculous. You guys might call me a Kayla Harrison, like, I don't even know how I would word that. There's plenty of different ideas rolling through my head, but that I will not say. Oh my god. But anyway, I'm taking Kayla Harrison to win this fight. Does she stop Juliana Pena? Honestly, I think she gets her out of there before the championship rounds. That's honestly just my take. I think those first 2 rounds she puts Juliana Pena in such deep waters that she just doesn't know where to go. And then I think in the final round, Kayla Harrison the 3rd round, Kayla Harrison just grounds and pounds her through the canvas. So I'm taking Kayla Harrison. Let me know who you guys got in the comments below. Oh, the predictions aren't over yet, but anyway. Main event time! And our final fight of the evening, we have Merab the Machine Dvalishvili making the 2nd defense of his UFC Bantamweight Championship as he heads to Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey to have his rematch with Sugar Sean O'Malley. Hey, the last time Sugar Sean fought in the Northeast, he knocked out Merab's teammate. That's something to think about. Maybe, I don't know, man, but you never know. I mean, the last time these two were in Prudential Center, Merab took Sean's coat. That is kind of funny to think about, but honestly, I do see this being a very similar fight to the last one. I mean, if you go back and watch the first round, or the first fight, I should say, like, it's closer than what people think. It is closer than what people think, and I mean, Sean's had 2 good rounds. Round 3 for sure, when he landed that knee, was a good round. I mean, every round Merab stood with Sean more, the round was more even. But Merab just took Sean O'Malley down at will. He really did, and I mean, how's O'Malley gonna be now that he's got his surgery done on his torn labrum? Like, that could be interesting too. I mean, I honestly don't know how much I buy the whole injury thing with Sean O'Malley. I mean, I think he's looking for more reasons to say why he lost, or still struggling to cope with reality in a way. But to be fair to Sean, he's completely hit the reset button on his life. I mean, he quit social media for a while, he quit smoking weed, stopped hooking up with random girls all the time. Like, this could be a very different Sean O'Malley. I mean, do I expect his grappling to be anywhere near Merab's? No. I just don't. Like, I feel like the only way Sean O'Malley wins is if he knocks him out. I feel like the only way Sean O'Malley can beat Merab Dvalishvili is if he catches him with a lucky punch. And I mean, has Merab been knocked out before? I honestly don't know. I'm gonna have to look that up real quick, but like, the way Merab is all over his opponents is just friggin' ridiculous. The way he can just drown people out, submit them into deep waters. Like, if you beat the hell out of a Dagestani, that is something to acknowledge. And not to mention the cousin of Khabib, like, that is something phenomenal. It well and truly is. Like, Merab is an absolute animal. He really is. Oh, Merab's been submitted in the UFC. Ricky Simone submitted him. That's weird to think about. So yeah, Merab's never been knocked out. Not in professional MMA. He's never been knocked out. And his winning streak goes all the way back to September 2018. Oh my god, man. This dude is an animal. Like, can anybody stop this guy? Like, he's just ridiculous. Looking at, holy crap, man, this is unbelievable to look back at. Some of these friggin', like, oh my god. Wow, man, he is an absolute animal. It's gonna take, just like, pretty much just how I feel about Kayla Harrison. It's gonna take a very Herculean effort from someone in that Bantamweight division to stop Merab Dvalishvili. And I mean, if you go look at the Bantamweight roster, let's go have a look at the Bantamweight rankings right now. That's what I want to see. Sean O'Malley. Merab's already beat him. Same with Petr Yan and Umar. Corey Sandhagen, similar fight to O'Malley. Yadong, I think he beats him too. Figueiredo, he beats him too. Rob Font, I think he beats him. Henry Cejudo already beat him. Mario Bautista might lose to Patchy Mix. Oh my god, that's got me thinking. Imagine we get Merab versus Patchy Mix someday. That could be fun. That could be very, very, very fun. And I mean, Merab's not going to move up to featherweight and challenge Volkanovski unless Sterling fails to climb his way up the division. I mean, Sterling's sitting as the number 9 contender right now. And I mean, he just had a very close fight against the number 1 contender, Movsar Evloev. So, let's get back on the regular schedule here. Merab versus Suga. It's Merab. It's just gonna be Merab. Like, I really like Sugar Sean. I really want to see him win. I want to see him have a phenomenal UFC career, but like, yeah, it's gonna be really hard to beat Merab Dvalishvili, especially with the style that O'Malley has. I feel like if O'Malley really wanted to hit the reset button and have a better chance at getting Merab, I felt like he almost needed to have a year or two away from the title and fight like a Petr Yan again, or maybe a Song Yadong or a Davison Figueiredo. Like, I just don't see Sugar Sean beating Merab. That is just my reality at the end of the day. I just don't see a world where Sugar Sean beats Merab. Can it be close? Yes, but like, it's gonna take a lot. It's gonna take a lot to beat that guy. It really, really is. But yeah, I say Merab gets it done by decision once again. I think he drowns O'Malley, takes him into deep waters in the final rounds. Maybe Merab or Sean has a good round or two, but yeah, Merab's winning this fight by decision. Just, it's a lock. It well and truly is a lock. But guys, that is where we're going to leave it off for UFC 316, Merab versus O'Malley 2. Should be a banger, but yeah. Hope you guys, if you're going to New Jersey, I hope you enjoy the fights. You have yourself a great night. And yeah, our next card up is just in a couple weeks' time. Ilia Topuria versus Charles Oliveira. Oh my god, what a banger in the making. But anyways, guys, I will see you then. But until then, enjoy Saturday night's fights. So I don't know where I'm going, but yeah. See ya next time out, and take care, as well as peace.